and we could run away. Oh, we will never ever be apart. Set aside all your fears, this magic lives inside your heart. I am here, would you wanna stay with me tonight? Follow me, we will run across the bridge of fantasy. Oh, all the pain inside is let it be. Believe in me, hold me close, don't never let me go. Come and stay with me forever. Magic lives so long as I am here.
Yay! Okay, I'm so excited for this. Hey everyone, I'm Scarlet Clover, and today is my first time doing a gameplay, and I'm really excited for this. So this, as you can see, is called Cinderella Phenomena, and I really love this game, because I only play the demo, and only watch demo of other people playing it too, and I love this concept. I hit that table. But I love the concept. It's about fairy tales, and I love fairy tales. And the thing is, there's some fairy tales that you never think about, like Rumpelstiltskin. Not a lot of people have fairy tales about that. And I'm really excited for this. And I'm not sure if I'm going to play the demo or record the demo, because that was before I decided that I was going to do YouTube. But I'm really excited for this, and I'm going to do all the routes. And I've checked out the website for Cinderella Phenomena, and they recommend a certain way to do the routes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the route that they recommend, because I want to get the full story, the full enjoyment of this. And as you can see, like this, it's here, and I'm ready to do this. This game does not have any. This game does not have any voices coming out, so I'll be doing some voice acting for you guys. And let's see. If you hear clicking sounds, that'll be me on my computer. I'm sorry. I try my best to do the best of my abilities, and as time progresses on, I'm sure it will become better. But for now, as you can see, let's get this game started. I already did the tutorial, and I already know how a visual novel works, so I don't need to do this. If you guys want to, you guys can do it, or you can tell me to do it in the next video. And I'll just go from another save file and start a new game. How does that sound? Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to say no, I don't need to do tutorial. Okay, now, time for voice acting. Oh, okay. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was the Crystalium Lucius, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the Crystalium Tenebrarium, which was watched over by the high leader of the witches. The Lucius was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarium by fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was a usual reward. The fairy tales spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witches' hunt. The high leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we are wicked? So be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucius Barrier, sought to regain peace. But the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Tenbarium Barrier, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenbarium was lost, peace was restored, and light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return. Okay. Oh, how was that, you guys? Oh, I hope that was good. I tried my best. And I made a few mistakes. And so I had to, I had to decide. Okay, so I did play the demo and watched the demo before, but that was like a year ago. So this is a new journey for me. I haven't played this game recently, that's why. So this will be new. You'll get some initial reactions from me. And so I had to choose when I was choosing the name here. I was trying to decide between Scarlet and Clover, and I decided to go with Scarlet because it's more. The protagonist is more a very strong character. She knows how to be independent as herself. So in Clover, I'm planning to use Scarlet for stronger characters, and Clover for people who are more kind-hearted, pure ones. So for this one, we're going with Scarlet, and I'm sorry if you don't like it, but I'm just gonna do it. So Scarlet is prologue, Ice Princess. Can't wait for this. Okay, now I have to do a voice for her, and I hope find a way to do this. My name is Scarlet Riella Britton, daughter of King Gennaro Britton III. Oh, if I mess up the names, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. I just go with what I think it's right, and I might stutter along the way, so please forgive me. And let's go back to it. I am the crown princess of the kingdom of Angelia. At least, that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now, I am nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It has started out like any other day. Have you heard? Another person was cursed. I am on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There were two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again. Okay. That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful. Oh my god. This is so hard. You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after you know who was defeated. You two were hired to work, not talk. We are sorry, Your Highness. As can only be expected from the likes of them. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Angelia would be better off without a dead weight. If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angelia the instant they fell prey to it. But my mother's not here anymore. And she will not come back. Ever. Princess, the king and queen are waiting in the dining hall. I am on my way. The king, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. Good morning, Scarlet. Good morning, Your Majesty. Oh, good morning, Scarlet. Scarlet. Ophelia. Ophelia Widensov. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king, then looked up at the person sitting opposite me. Sitting opposite of me. Grammar, okay. Hey, first boy! Oh, this is the guy who we're going to be hooking up with. He's the first boy they recommended, so yay! Okay, so let's do this. Rod Benedict Widensov, my stepbrother, is bored and quiet as usual. He is 2 years my junior and is the younger of Ophelia's children. He is mute and uses a plushy bunny to voice his thoughts. It was apparently given to him by a fairy. He minds his own business, and it's hey, I need to talk. He minds his own business and is easy to deal with. But his older sister, my eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She's probably the most infuriating person I've ever had the displeasure of knowing. I'm sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And here she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you too, Scarlet. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Amelia Widensov, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we are blood, as if she too were born a princess. As if she could be crowned princess, perhaps steal my place. I will never let that happen. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. So, Emilian, you're reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you?
Oh, yes, there's so many and they're all so wonderful. Thank you so much, Father.
I'm happy that you like them.
I love them. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with.
That is because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned.
But why? They're such charming stories.
Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. And when their wishes do not come to fruition, and when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to. I'm sorry. Okay. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they wanted them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. Sort of. I stumbled through that, but I'm okay. Let's continue. What are you implying about the witches, Scarlet? The atmosphere shifts, the air in the room growing heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall. Have you Have you any idea what you're talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects. The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angelia. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone. And so, I cannot bring myself to care. How do you know the cursed are innocent? Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angelia after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day, I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave Mother out of this. Dear, please. Scarlet, darling, your father didn't mean to. I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. I... Scarlet, you will show your mother respect. She is not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I am done. Excuse me. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years and I have never felt any love from him. He treats Emilian and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. Better than he has ever treated me. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here.
Why the sour face so early in the morning, Princess?
Yeah, so cute. But we can't get to his route until there's 5 guys. He's the 4th guy that we have to go to, and he's going to take forever. Okay. Sorry, I regained myself. Okay.
Let me guess, it's the king, the queen, or Princess Amelia again. Or is it all of them?
I ignored his question.
Fritz, what are you doing here so early?
I'm running.
I'm running some errands for my father.
Okay.
Fritz Gerald Eden Leverton, son of the highest knight of the Order of Calderia. His father, Sir Alcester, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcester is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. You should wait in the throne room then. Thank you. Princess? Yes. You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you. Why is that of any importance? Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, Princess. Well, I don't want to take up more of your time. I'll see you at 10. 10? Don't tell me you've forgotten.
Forgotten what?
You're going to town today, remember? I deflate as the realization dawns upon me. It's been 2 days since the king issued the order. Scarlet, I would like you to accompany Emilian on one of her town outings. Surely you could send maids with her instead. I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with her sister. Step sister. She is your sister. You will treat her and Ron as if they were of your blood. Okay, I know that Scarlet right now is acting a really douche, but she has her reasons. And I also think King, the father, this guy, is, in a way he lives in a separate world where he wouldn't understand her feelings or understand what she's going through. And clearly, I mean, he's trying to be nice and all, but sometimes, if you're in a standpoint of where Scarlet actually is, it's, I feel so bad for her. And I like her attitude. Let me just say, she's a tough heroine, and I really respect that. And even though she's a big douche or a botch, that means there's room for her to improve. So that's what's really exciting about this game. I want to see how much far she can improve in her personality and what she'll learn. Let me continue the game. Sorry for me rambling. I just had to get it out there. Because, this conversation seems like makes Scarlet the bad girl, but so you gotta understand that from a different point of view, it might not be what she believes. Because technically, you can see from here, it's sort of like the king was the prince and the baker was Cinderella, or something like that. However, now it's not. We're looking at a different point of view. That's another thing why I love this game. It's like a different concept, a whole new idea of looking through the so-called evil stepsister's point of view. So let's continue more. 2 days from now, you're going to accompany Emilian outside. I'm sorry if my voice for males aren't that variety. I'm gonna try. I'll try my best. Anyway.
It has been 4 years since you last left the palace. Ever since then, you have locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Angelia was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. And we need to see how beautiful Angelia really is. Scarlet, a princess must know her kingdom. Go with Emiligan, and she will show you the talent that you only ever see through your windows.
Is that an order?
If it needs to be. Are we clear? Scarlet.
Understood. The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I am safe here.
Princess, are you all right? It won't be that bad. The townspeople are good people.
How can you be so sure?
Times have changed. People change.
That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end.
Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later.
Delora, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me, you and the others. My dolls are my only friends. They're the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they will never betray me.
See, look what I mean. Look what I mean. Do you guys see in the background those princesses? They're the Disney princesses on the shelf. Do you see Cinderella? You see the Princess and the Frog. I think that's Belle. And and then I think is that Alice in Wonderland? I don't know. References, but yeah, I see this. Oh, okay, let's just keep going on.
They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic. It was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year, at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A child's dream. I had been fascinated by the dolls, which had always held a little greeting card. A card with words, "I love you," on it signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared. In her own way. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she disappeared. Yes? Excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. I will see you later, Delora. Oh, shoes. Good morning, Your Highness. Sir Mithras. Sir Mithras, the royal advisor. Father trusts him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcaster. Every day you look more and more like your mother. I sometimes find Mr. Mithras talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. He must have admired her a lot, but cannot bring myself to think highly of him. Oh my gosh, was he a creep of the queen? Secret affair. No. But I think Mother would not do that. But Mother is a strong, independent woman. She would not need a man in her life. I guess he had like a one-sided crush. All these theories and thoughts. I'm sorry, guys. I'll continue reading. There is something about him that puts me on edge. Are you on your way to see the king? I should not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess. I tried my best. This is so hard. Dude, I respect like all the YouTubers who actually do voices for these, because it's so interesting, and when you actually do it, it's harder than anything, but it's so much fun. Okay, back to it. Your Majesty. Scarlet, are you ready? You will enjoy this, Scarlet. I heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You will get to know your sister better, and you'll be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angelia, about our subjects. I will not learn anything I did not already know. Why do you always believe that the people around you are incapable of good? Because I've seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature. You do not see clearly, Scarlet. If you would only open your eyes, you'll be able to see how good people really are. I believe I'm already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I've seen that there is no good in you. Scarlet, where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I had been overflowing with grief and pain. I just lost Mother, my entire world. I hope that maybe then he will have shown me love and compassion, even just a hug to let me know someone was there. It had been a childish hope. I had been left alone. I did not see him for months, had barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you have taught me, Your Majesty. I know I have hurt you. I know there is nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not part of that. They do not deserve to be hated. In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did. Scarlet, enough. I've already said I will go. Everyone is waiting outside. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. Scarlet, it will be okay. How can you be so sure? Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emily. I will not disobey an order from the king. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Hopefully my voice acting skills will get better as we go on. Anyway, let's do this. Hello, how can I help? Oh goodness. Viorica! Princess Emilian, how good to see you. I trail Emilian, ignore her as she embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. I cannot understand why Emilian insists she buy gifts from her friends here. I cannot believe I'm outside the palace. There is no need to be so tense, Princess. I will never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You ask the impossible of me. There's no need to be formal, Viorica. I'm still the same as I was. Oh yes, Rod's come along as well.
Okay, guys, since this is a plushie talking, I want to give him like that cute voice of a very childish talking, because he's also younger. So then the other characters won't be younger. I don't know. I'm gonna try. Okay.
It's been a it's been a while, it's been a while, Veronica. No, it's been a while, Veronica. No, I want to be more of a guy.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, Veronica. It's good to see you. It's good to see you again too, Rod. And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Scarlet.
The look on Veronica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear.
My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alka's son. It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. It is a pleasure to meet you, my lady.
Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald? You really are as handsome as Emilian describes you in her letters.
I'm sorry? Oh goodness, I forgot about this. She has a crush on him. Imagine what happened if we're on this route and like, drama. Okay, let's continue.
But please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald.
Same, Scarlet, same.
I'm sorry, Emilian.
Right. Fritz is like clueless. You're so clueless, Fritz. I don't know, you probably have a cuter laugh, I'm sorry.
So, what brings y'all the way here? Oh, I'm here to get some toys. Gifts for some new friends.
Toys? From here? Are you sure?
Of course I am.
I cross my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Oh wait, no, it's plushie. Princess? I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace. Oh, no, I'm low on battery. Oh! It's candidate number 3! Well, actually, he's number 2, because he's after. Okay, let me plug this in. Okay.
So he's gonna be the next one.
Or she. Or he. I can't tell. It's so hard. I guess we'll find out later. But okay. Beautiful lady.
Good morning.
Huh. Up until this point, I'd always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. Oh, the lady that walks in proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Oh, you're early today, ma'am. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you.
I'll just be one moment, Emilian.
Why is she smiling at me?
Here you are, ma'am. Thank you.
You guys, I'm gonna be so conflicted. I wouldn't know what to how to do voice with her, he. I don't know. We'll deal with it later. Okay.
That lady was beautiful. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Who is she? She's new around town. Some say she's a fairy.
A fairy? You guys, I'm sorry my voice keeps changing. I'm trying my best. Freaking out here.
Okay. I keep saying okay so much. Shortcomings. Let's continue this. Fairies had saved Angelia from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considers them her saviors, and yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading. Here you go. Wait, whoa, what? What? Wait, give me back. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I thought it was a mistake. No, thank you, Veronica. I hope to drop by again soon. Good. I look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you again as well, Ron. Likewise. Oh, I'm sorry, Ron. I'll do better voice when we get to you. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I am out, I am the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me, like I am the plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully none as nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago. I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years. Right. Fritz and Ron lag behind us, which leaves only Milligan walking beside me. Oh, you guys, the music is so good. I forgot to mention that. Not only visually is it beautiful, the music is so good. I love the music. Okay. I cannot decide which is worse. That's the staring or her company. That's so funny, nice girl. Oh, Scarlet, look! A street performance! It's been so long since I last watched one. Street performance? Hey, candidate number 4! He's actually the last person we have to go to in this game. Good day, everyone! My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. Oh no, why did the accent come up? The boy named Waltz snaps his fingers, and a couple of powerful start to rain down from the sky. Isn't that pretty, Scarlet? And are those the princesses over there? It's an honor to have you in attendance. Please accept this humble gift. He snaps his fingers. Oh, they redo the snap finger thing. But I'll do it again. And white lilies appear in his hand. You guys, you know the white lilies on the moon thing too, inside it, in the corner. Do you guys see it? It's going to be important, I think. I don't know. It's that far, but it's a clue. I mean, it came up big, right? Right? It's a clue. Oh, Amelia, you get so flustered easily. Oh, thank you. The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a wry smile. I hope to see you again during my next show. You'll definitely try. He gracefully bows on the movement before moving back into his area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd. There are performers like this all around Angelia. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite. I do not intend to leave the palace again. But you do not like it out here? Ron and I grew up here. I love Angelia, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Scarlet. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. That means a lot to me, so thank you. You know how the music changed? On point. I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you. I just want us to be closer, Scarlet. I would like to try and be your friend. I do not want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I'd take care to remember that if I were you. But I... Rod suddenly grasped my hand, pulled me away from Milligan. Stop! He's staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him angry. Rod, don't! Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel a heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the look of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away. Princess, wait! Oh, no. Princess, wait! Don't follow me! Princess! I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they are happy. And I? I heard Inez lost her job at the palace. It's true. Crown Princess Scarlet made sure the poor girl was fired. I stop in my tracks at the mention of my name. Not again. Inez? Was that the name of the one maid that tore Delora's dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. The past maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that's so wrong? I know that Inez, hardworking and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the crown princess is to please. My friend in the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess. You know, that's another reference to a fairy tale. Ice Princess, Ice Queen, get it? There's so many references. Okay, sorry, next one. Ice Princess. So all those times I heard the servants saying that, I'd always suspect they were talking about me. She's the complete opposite of our Princess Emilian. That child's an angel. We all know she should be crown princess. A noise begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing anymore, so I walk away. Ever since Emilian entered my life, I'm always being compared to her. And now, I've become second best. I am Scarlet Riella Burton, daughter of King Granara Burton III and the Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Angelia. I am of royal blood. She's nothing. There you are! Princess, you must come back with me. It's getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess? Are you alright? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. Oh, this dude. I don't know. Right now they're all stereotypical, but I bet it's gonna be so awesome on their routes. Let's do this. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body. I turn my head and meet Delora's glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Delora. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I ever done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? Ice Princess. I wish Mother was here. I looked at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawned and stretched my arms. Good night, Delora. Twinkle, twinkle. No, Twinkle, twinkle, oh no. So horrible. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Singing? But who? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink my eyes open, only to see Dolores sitting right in front of me on my bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Wasn't she on the shelf with all the other dolls when I went to bed? Did Laura? It's almost time. I pinch my cheeks to make sure I'm not dreaming. Ow! It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. Hey, she's so pretty. I love her. I hope you're ready, princess. What? My doll just turned into a human. How? Who are you? You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you. What is happening? I do not think I've been so confused in my life. All the answers will come with time, but right now I'm here to give you something, princess. Is this Cinderella's very own glass slipper? It is beautiful, too beautiful. Then a realization becomes to dawn upon me. You're a witch! You're a witch. Smart girl. I knew you'd figure that out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? Sweet. Oh, sorry. Sweet dreams, Cinderella. We got through the prologue. Oh no, it's not done. Was that the loading screen? I don't know. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Hey! Wake up, girl. Huh? Where am I? Where am... Sorry. Where am... Ow, my head. You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you. I was in my room. How am I here? How am I here? Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child? Filthy? You would speak to your crown princess in such a manner? If you're the crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such grand delusions. I am not delusional. I am Scarlet Riella Britton, blood daughter of King Gennaro Britton III and the crown princess of Angelia. Right, the king never had a daughter with that witch. Is she referring to mother? Witch? Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her puzzled. Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emilian and Prince Rod. And you are most definitely neither of them. Oh shoot, I changed my voice for What? Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize that I'm wearing tattered clothes and I do not even have shoes on. No. This cannot be happening. Something shines against my chest and I reach up to grab it. It's a shell. This is... It all floats back. Delora being a witch. Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream. Delora gave me the fairy tale curse. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace to speak with the king. Oh no, I remember this. No. Let me in. Sorry, girl, but this palace is off limits to uninvited guests. You do not understand. I am Crown Princess Scarlet. I am Crown Princess Scarlet Riella Britain. I must speak with my father. As I loathe, as I come, as loath as I am to call him that, I have to. Wait, guys, let's wrap it up here. I'm a little bit tired. Okay. I don't want to continue with this. I just can't handle this part. It breaks my heart so much. I can't do this. I can't do this part again. I'll do this in the next one. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for staying with me. And I'm Scarlet Clover. And this has been Cinderella Phenomenal. And we're not done with the prologue yet, but this is where we are. I hope you guys like it. And I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out. Oh wait, no. Okay, we saved it. Okay. So, now I can say, have a great day, everyone. I'm Scarlet Clover. I'm repeating myself. I'm Scarlet Clover. And whether it's my next video of a singing one or this game through, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye.